Hello. Hello, Finding Clarity community. It's Leah live, coming at you live. Today on Magical Monday. Oh my God. Oh, a little closer there. This chair is so squeaky. It's driving me crazy. So I apologize in advance because I do not stay still. I'm burning just a tiny little piece of sage here, and it has made the most incredibly massive amount of smoke. It does not take much. I very rarely light the whole thing unless I'm doing the house. I just like a little tiny piece for my office. Magical tip one today. Don't waste your sage. Okay. And now we'll do a little love vibration. Everybody hearing that? Everybody hearing that? Love vibration. Tuning forks are so amazing and fun. Not terribly expensive. This is a 256, which is love vibration. Is that what that is? Is that what that means? 528, sorry, 528 hertz, not 256. I don't know what that means. I'm feeling a little lonely today. The last 2 weeks in a row, I've had a special guest, and now it's just me. Sorry, you just get me today. Oh, don't burn my desk. Okay. I love it. Listen, I'm not gonna lie to you people. I have little burn spots all over my house. Um, I had some on my mat, on my bed, and that's when I noticed it first. These little singed holes. I was like, "What is this?" It's from the sage. Little pieces falling off when I'm saging the house like crazy. You're supposed to hold it over a plate or something. I don't, and use like a fan. I mean, that would take like 3 hands. I don't even know how to do that. I just wave the freaking thing around and let it fly. Apparently, it's not, nothing catches, it's not gonna catch on fire. I'm not trying to encourage people to set their house on fire or anything. So be safe, make good choices, be conscientious of where you're going with your sage. But anyway, so today, as you can see by the title, I wanted to talk a little bit about, or the description. Um, I had this little card. It was sent to me by this amazing woman. Can't think of her last name right this second, but her first name is Amanda, and she was running a crystal business, and she would go to crystal shows, and then she would, hi Joanna, welcome to Magical Mondays, glad you're here. She would go to these crystal shows, and then she would have like online parties in her group, and she would sell her crystals just for such good deals. Oh my God. And so you go into the party and she would post a picture, and then whoever posts, sold or whatever. I can't remember how she did it. It was so fun. She doesn't do it anymore. But she would always send the cutest little gift packages with the crystals that you bought. And one time there was this little card in there, and it said, everything you desire is on the other side of fear. And I had that by my meditation table for legit 3 years. 3 years. I think I finally just moved it the other day. And it's taken me about that long to really get it. And I think I know what my disconnect was. And I have this with a lot of my clients as well, and people that I just talk to, potential clients as well. It's this disconnect, not from the fear, but from the desire. It's like, well, okay, well, I get it. My desires are over there on the other side of the fear, but I can't even tell what it is that I want right now. So how am I supposed to overcome this fear? Um, mm, excuse me. Really what we need to learn how to do is connect to that desire. And as a light worker, as a woman, period, everybody's a light worker. I don't care what you do. You don't have to be reading tarot cards and doing Reiki to be a light worker. You're a light worker if you're out there in the world being of service, if you are a mother taking care of children, if you are a father going to work every day trying to provide for your family, you're a fucking light worker. I'm sorry, that's what that means. It means that you are here to bring light to the world. I know that some people have tried to claim that title and made it their own as a way of exclusionary practices. I don't buy into that. I think everybody who is here to spread light and be of service is a light worker. So there. I'm not going to exclude anybody from this conversation in any way. So don't let that trigger you. But we're all here to discover ourselves to connect to source and find what that connection is and to be bigger than, who we are now. So I see a bunch of people are hopping on. Feel free to say hi in the comments. Let me know that you're here. Don't be shy. And let me know how your Monday is going. I swear I'm the only person who loves Mondays. I put my kids on a new schedule. So just tangent moment. I put my kids on a new schedule because we homeschool and they need to be more accountable. And now they hate Mondays too. Don't worry, they have chores on the weekends, but now they just hate Mondays and they've spent the last 3 hours just playing to avoid starting their work. So I guess I'm gonna have to put a new time restriction on their stuff. So anyway, so connecting to your dream, no matter what your business is, whether you consider yourself a light worker or not, is a big part of moving through your fear. You have to connect to that dream first. I'm going to have to do a whole other live on connecting to your dream because that is such an integral part of what we do as a woman in general, but as a light worker, sometimes we have, oftentimes, almost every time, there's this really weird feeling of guilt around having a dream. Even when the dream is, I want to save the world, even when the dream is, I want to be of service to other people, I want to heal people, there's still some weird like guilt around it, shame, embarrassment, all that stuff. So really, that's what the fear is that you have to get over to get to your dream. And once you start understanding that you have to get over those fears, the fear of time, there's not enough time, I don't have enough time, I can't find the time. Listen, I know we all have the time to do the work that we need to do to face those fears, to do that inner work, to build up our strength, to build up our power, to build up whatever, so that we can face those fears. I promise you, if you told me and like I followed you around throughout the day, I could find spaces of time for you. The fear of being seen. Well, how many of you are afraid to put yourself out there to find more clients or put yourself out there at all as starting a business? Or you do something really small, like I created my business page on Facebook, so I'm doing it. Yeah, but did you share it? Did you ask your friends to like it? Or have you just done that and you're not doing anything else beyond that? Have you been posting on it every day? And even that, I could get into a whole thing about why that's a waste of time. But regardless, when you put that inspired action out there, when you set your intention and put the inspired action out there of I'm truly desiring and drawing in more clients, so I'm going to do these things, then you can align with what it's going to take to really call them in. There's a fear of money, earning money and spending money. There is a huge amount of fear around money when it comes to being a light worker, when it comes to living in this culture in general, when it comes to being a woman, whether you're the single mom, whether you're married and you don't earn as much as your husband, so you fear about spending money on things, about your business and about potentially growth and personal inner growth. Well, I don't want to spend too much money on that, so I'm going to buy the cheap course. And then there's not as much accountability, there's not as much support, and there's not going to be as much growth, and you're not going to have a transformation anyway. So there's a lot of fear around that. Then there's fear around earning money. Well, I'm not good enough, I shouldn't charge for this, I just learned how to do this, so I'm just going to offer it for free. There's just so much density and heaviness around money in general, especially in the world of light work. If you are an intuitive in any way, there's this really big fear of being wrong. If you are a channeler, or you do cards, or you do Reiki and you channel with Reiki, or you just do intuitive healing, there's a fear of that person that you're working for not receiving what you're giving and not resonating with the messages that come through. And what if I'm wrong? What if I tell them that this is what's coming through for me and they go, no, that's not true? I'm going to tell you right now, first of all, they just haven't seen that truth yet. You're right. You're right. I assure you. They just either haven't experienced it yet or they're lying to themselves. They're really stuck on their story and they're not ready to hear that, and they will hear it when they're ready. First and foremost, I have seen that time and time and time again. So there's a big fear out of doing the work. It's going to be a lot of work, y'all. You don't get to just listen to an audiobook and then your life is better. You don't get to go watch a TED Talk and your life is better. You don't get to go, watch a live on Finding Clarity and do a Wednesday nooner, hump day nooner meditation and call everything better. That's a fun tool that we get to do once a week together, but this is shit that needs to happen every day. Inner work is stuff that happens on the daily and in the moment and time and time and time again, because you're not going to shift on a cellular level until you're willing to do the work. Joanna says, shame, fear, light working, intuition, cards, Reiki, has been a recurring theme these past few days. Guess we should look into that. Isn't that so amazing how the universe sends you messages? I love when people tell me they're not clairaudient. And I'm like, really? You don't think you hear things just because you don't understand that that's what you're hearing? You're clairaudient. I assure you, everybody has all the clairs. Everybody has them all. We just either choose to ignore them or not. And you will hear messages from spirit through other people, through the freaking television, through your Facebook feed, through everywhere. A billboard, there are messages from the universe, a license plate when you're driving. Like, seriously, they're everywhere. You just have to tap in and listen and trust. So thank you for sharing that, Joanna. There's a fear of these two fears, these next two fears are the same, the opposite sides of the same coin. Fear of failure, fear of success. Both fears exist in you at the same time. You're afraid of trying something new because what if you're wrong and what if it doesn't work? You're afraid of investing time and money into something and then it not working. And then this brings back in that fear of work of, oh my God, what if this does work? And then I have so many clients, I don't know what to do. Or I have so many people signed up for my latest program, I can't handle everything or whatever. That's when we have to get out of that how mindset and get away from that fear of the how and just step into that trust and that knowing and that deep trust of the universe. It's like literally when you believe in God, when you believe in source, spirit, whatever, creator of all that is, why would you ever worry about anything ever? Why would you worry about anything ever if you have a deep, trusting faith and belief in something greater than yourself that has your back? Whether it's angels, whether it's just an inner higher self intuition, whatever that is, when you truly trust it, when you truly spend time every day within the energy of that thing, there is nothing to worry about. I'm having an emotional response because this is so deeply true. And it's not something that you can really connect to and really get until you do the daily work. I'm talking about that meditation. I'm talking about the writing. Okay. I'm talking about gratitude. I'm talking about forgiveness. These things are not just fun buzzwords, they're real things that we have to do and we have to practice. And we never get perfect. And the last truth bomb that I really want to drop for you guys today, and I'm gonna stop and then I'm gonna pull a card. I haven't decided which deck. I've got two decks here. Is I really want to hit home for you. And this one kind of hurts. I ain't gonna lie. So you can be mad at me if you want to. And please let me know if you are, because I love it. And the fact is, it is selfish of you to allow your fears to rule your business, to rule your service. It is selfish of you to say, I can't, so I'm not going to, because there are people who need you. And this doesn't just, I'm not just speaking to those of us that are the intuitive healers that are here to heal the world from an energy standpoint. I'm speaking to anyone who works to help other people, whether it's your family, because you go to work at some kind of corporate, TPS report job, and you're doing that so that you can be of service to your family. If you're allowing fear of moving up that ladder or, working harder or asking for more money or taking time off or whatever fear it is that's stopping you, that is selfish because you're taking away your opportunity to either have more money or have more time or whatever it is that is your desire, and you let the fear stop you. It is selfish because you are of service to someone else. This is really easy to look at in a situation where you work with private clients and healing. or coaching or any kind of teaching, at all. Because when you allow that fear to stop you from reaching those people, from getting to them, from being of service to them, from being available to them, those people need you. And they're not the only ones who need you. Your family needs you. Your family needs you to earn a living doing what you love so that you can show up with joy and happiness from within your heart, knowing, feeling good about yourself and this level of worthiness. That vibration, they feel it and they will respond in kind with their own vibration and frequency lifting. The entire freaking world needs you to elevate your frequency so the whole collective conscious can go up. The financial situation, we need, the light workers need to be making the money so that we can take that money and funnel it into the right places, like environmentalism, like caring for others. People will, there is enough resources on this planet, don't get me started, it's too late, for everyone to be in a state of complete comfort. There is enough resources, but a very small select few have hoarded so much. We need to switch that big time, and we need to do it now. So all of us need to start earning money so that we can start then putting that money into the right fucking places, because we won't hoard it. We will give it away. We will spend it on other light workers. Think about it. How much good could you do with 5 figures a month, with, over 6 figures a year? Think about what good you could do. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Those fears. And if you feel that in the pit of your stomach, like, oh, that sounds scary, you need to go there and you need to experience that. And you need to figure out what it is that you're so afraid of, because you've got to get past it to get to your dream, which is save the world, help your family, save, heal people, whatever your dream is. And we will have to do another live on that, because I just got something in my eye. Because that in and of itself takes a lot of work. Just figuring out the dream was hard enough for me. And then getting past the guilt that I felt around having that dream, the worthiness or whatever around even just having that dream, was huge. Oh my God, that's what I get for putting makeup on. Not that you can even tell that I put makeup on, like seriously. Okay, it's probably time for a new tube of mascara. That one's probably seriously like a year old, and it's not, you're not supposed to do that. So anywho, soapbox over. I have 2 Kyle Gray decks here. I'm trying to see which one I need to pick. And I'm going to tell you what is processing through me right now, okay? Is I'm feeling really called to one, and I'm feeling a lot of fear around it, which is ironic because that's what this is all about today. I have a fear around being wrong. So I'm going to use it. We've done this one before. It's the Angels and Ancestors Oracle deck. That's the guidebook. So we shall see what comes through today. Oh my God, it's been so long since I pulled a card in this group. I need water. I'm so excited. Okay. Calling in my team. One fell out right away. Oh my God. We're going to go with this. I didn't even say what I was looking for, but they know. I've never even seen this card. How cool is that? We got the Sun card. Ooh. Which is funny because we're about to go into equinox, fall equinox, where the sun starts getting smaller, but that doesn't have anything to do with enjoying success and happiness. That's what it says on this card. Enjoy success and happiness. Let go of the freaking guilt around success and happiness. Looking for it in the book. I want to read it. There it is. Know the doors are opening for you. Follow up new projects, ventures, and ideas. Connect with the inner fire that is driving you forward. Does that sound a little bit like Face Those Fears? I think it does. I think it does. All right. So the sun has long been associated with the energy of success. It's the most powerful planet in the solar system, solar, referring to the sun. So, of course, when the sun card appears in a reading, it will bring power, success, and light. It brightens up all connections, banishes darkness, brings a sense of youthfulness, and invites you to connect to the energy of joy so that you can be light in spirit and heart. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So it is. All right, the extended message says you are being surrounded by the brightness of the sun at this time. Opportunities to feel and be successful are swirling and dancing around you. You guys, take this. Relationships and friendships progress with joy and you will feel happy and uplifted. If you're not somewhere bright and sunny right now, there will be other ways in which you can enjoy warmth and joy. Solar energy brings health and vitality and can energize and warm, and it also encourages everything to grow. The energy of expansion is with you at this time, and you are being offered the perfect opportunity to move forward. If you want to bring something to life or are ready to take a new step in a relationship or your business, the sun will bring the right energy to you. If you are asking a question, the answer is most definitely yes. I love it. Thank you, Spirit. I'm so glad that I went with that deck because that is an amazing message for us right now today and in life in general. And I just want to offer that up to everyone. If you are feeling like you're ready to take that next step, if you're really feeling that call, like, I know I have something to bring and I just don't know what to do next, please book a call with me. I'll put my link in the comments. Book a call with me or send me an email because, well, there it goes. Because that's what I do. I serve my clients by helping them get past their fear and show up in the world. That's my job. So let me help you. What was that movie? Help me help you. Jerry Maguire, was that Jerry Maguire? Or if you really don't want to book a call, like talking on the phone sounds like too much, or my schedule is really, um, I don't have a lot of spaces for calls. So if you can't get yourself in because of your time zone or whatever, you could just send me a Facebook message or send me an email. I'll put my email. Nope. And we can talk. We can talk that way. We can get a lot done that way. Or I can see you at a time outside of my scheduled time or whatever works for you. I'm just here to be of service. And my whole purpose is to help light workers heal the world because that is what we need to do. We need it now more than ever, you guys. We need it now more than ever. So please be ready to face those fears and step out with joy and enjoy your success and happiness with the sun today. Let it shine upon you. And thank you so much for being here today on Magical Mondays and Finding Clarity. I am Leah and I am grateful to be here with you. Have a wonderful afternoon and I will see you guys on Wednesday. Mwah. Bye.